How you doing, guys? Mike, New York Magnum here. Thank you for tuning in. Today I just want to share with you what my ammo haul was for last month. It's puny. I only scored 90 rounds, and I'll get into a little bit why I have not been A, shooting, and B, buying ammunition, at least a box a week. So it's 90 rounds. With this, it puts me at the legal limit, which is 200 rounds to store in one location. If you go over 200 rounds in one location, you're in violation of FDNY code, and you'll get your permit revoked, and most likely to try to trump up some type of charges against you. So let's put this to the side. I'll get into this in a little bit. I picked up 2 more boxes of Federal Premium HydroShocks. These are 124 grain standard pressure. And you guys know how I feel about plus pressure ammunition, which I'll get into a little bit right now. I like standard pressure ammunition. I don't like taking a round and turning it into plus P or plus P plus, specifically the 9mm. I know a lot of people are going to comment, you know what, it makes the round more effective and more deadly and blah blah blah. Look, if I wanted to buy plus P or plus P plus ammunition for hollow points, I just would have bought a 40 or a 357 SIG. I was about to say Magnum. 357 SIG. Alright, the money that you would be paying for plus P plus ammunition or plus P ammunition, you just might as well get a 40 or a 357 SIG. Okay, that's just the way I feel. I know everybody's gonna say it's effective round. It's more effective, you know, amping up the horsepower, so to speak. Trust me, I believe you. It's just my philosophy. You don't have to agree with my philosophy. But if I wanted a plus P or a plus P plus round for defense, I just would have got a 40 or 357 SIG. Okay, and trained with that. So I've done some research on this round. To tell you the truth, I have nothing against with Federal HydroShocks. I wish my range was carrying 147 grain HydroShocks. I wish I would have had those instead. But 124 grains are fine. It cycles well through the Beretta. I only have about 40 rounds. Went through it. I need to put more rounds, but like I said, I've been going through some things which I'll get into in a little bit. You know, Federal HydroShocks, you know, it's a love-hate relationship. You know, a lot of people hate it, says the round has trouble expanding because of a post that's in the round. And then others love it. You know, it's been used in law enforcement for years. It's been around for a long while. But a lot of people have been jumping ship to the Federal HSTs, which looks like a great round. TN Outdoors 9 has done a lot of ballistics tests with HSTs and Federal HydroShocks. He's actually done the 124 grains, but in plus P. So it's a great round. It really is. From what I could see, so got more of those. Personally, I wish I could have some boxes of Ranger T's or some Corbons, wherever the case is. But this is great. Beggars can't be choosy. Ammo's ammo. You know what I mean? So let's put that to the side. Excuse me if you hear me stop a few times in the video. I have acid reflux, so sometimes it jumps up on me out of nowhere. So this, I know what you guys are going to say. I just got through preaching about plus P or plus P plus ammunition, and what do I have in front of me? I have a box of Speer Gold Dots. And guess what they are? They are 9mm, 124 grain plus P ammunition. I did not buy this, okay? I have a lot of friends that are cops, okay? And one night I'm hanging out with them, we're all drinking, and I got on my rant about plus P plus ammunition and plus P ammunition. So they're like, you know what? Why don't you know, put a box through? So he pretty much gave me a box. He'll be renamed nameless. He doesn't want his name out there and stuff, which I understand. So this is very, very cool, and it's a box of 50. Originally I was going to show this on camera because it has a nice big law enforcement on it. But he told me, and I've done some research myself actually, and you know, stores are selling these, you know, in gun shops and online that has big law enforcement. Just because it says law enforcement doesn't mean it's restricted to law enforcement. Now if it said restricted to law enforcement, that'll be a different story. So I have yet to use this at all, simply for the fact, another reason why I don't use plus P ammunition is because the Beretta M9A1 is not rated for it. In the manual, it recommends not using plus P ammunition in the Beretta. Does that mean it can't take it? No. I know a lot of people that ran plus P ammunition. I don't know anybody who's run plus P pluses out of the Beretta, but I know quite a few people who run plus P's through the Beretta and it's doing fine. The reason why Beretta does not recommend plus P ammunition, ran through it, heartburn's killer, is because of where the locking lugs are. Everybody knows it's the weakest point of the Beretta, because it's so thin that if you run very high pressure rounds like plus P pluses through this gun, eventually it will shorten the lifespan of the slide. The slide has a very long lifespan as it is. I forgot the number already, but it will significantly reduce the lifespan of your slide. So that's pretty much why what I picked up. The reason why I haven't picked up more is because I've become unemployed, and I haven't been shooting a lot because I'm unemployed now. It sucks. This is the first time I've been unemployed ever in my life. I've been working since I was about 8 years old. Okay, first time ever I've been unemployed, and it sucks. It really is a morale. It shoots down morale, you know. And the reason why I haven't been shooting is because the money I do have saved needs to go to what my exit strategy was getting out of bar security, was becoming an armed guard. So I need to save money for the class and ammunition to buy at the range to qualify with this weapon. So in between paying my cell phone and rent, you know, and eating, so pretty much I'm nickel and diming right now what I can do. So it's the reason why I haven't really been picking up much and haven't been shooting. I've been promising you guys video of the Beretta in action, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Hopefully soon I'll get to at least squeeze off 50 rounds of something. Also, to further talk about, 9mm ammunition is, as of recent in the last 2 weeks, has been picking up. The prices have been dropping, which is good. Now my range is carrying something called Magtech clean range ammunition. And it's pretty cheap stuff. It's running about $22 a box. For here in New York, that is cheap. So that's great. My range also recently on their website has put up that they have Fiocchi Extrema hollow points, which they're like $15 a box for 25. At $15 a box, I might have to dip into my savings a little bit and buy some of those hollow points. But I'm going to have to shoot some of this gold dot in order to make the levels right. I can't go above 200 like I said before. 9mm is still the most expensive round to shoot here in New York City. More expensive than 40. It's such a hot commodity. Not a lot of people shoot the 40. So, I mean, even my range is, you know, sending out flyers, hey, it's a special of the week, you know, $18 a box for 40 Smith & Wesson, when 9mm at the time was still going for $25 to $29 a box, 50 for standard range ammunition, which is ridiculous. You know, so kind of wish I would have went with the 40 first, you know, because it's actually cheaper to shoot. But I've already talked enough. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know what another thing is with Gold Dots, the 124 grain plus Ps. I know there's a lot of ballistic tests on there, but you know, a test is test. I want to hear from people that actually have used this round and carried this round. If you're tuning in, let me know what you think of the Gold Dots. And if you've used the Hydra Shocks, standard pressure 124 grain, again, let me know. What do you think of it as a carry load and a defensive round in my situation? And any problems you have with it. The same with the Gold Dots. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll talk to you later.